A year ago today, I changed my life by accepting a partnership with an energy drink company. Between then and now, I have lost 30 pounds, and FreshenUp Energy has been a cornerstone to that success. Quick disclaimer, while I am sponsored by FreshenUp Energy, I am in no way required to say anything nice about them, and they don't see this video before I post it, and they cannot change any of the script. So yeah, this is all me. One of the biggest factors that played into my weight loss was the fact that FreshenUp Energy is low calorie and intermittent fast friendly. Personally, I have many things going on constantly. You may think there's not a lot going on up in this dome just because there's no hair anymore. And you'd be right most of the time. But in fact, I am a Christian, I'm married, I've got 2 children with a 3rd on the way, I hold a full-time job, I'm a part-time content creator, and I'm pursuing playing Overwatch at a professional level, all at the same time. Seriously, if you saw my calendar, you'd cry a little bit. I know I do sometimes. With that busy life comes a need for things to be more convenient. I personally use a caloric deficit as a primary means of helping me lose weight. I have opted to skip breakfast and sometimes lunch in order to save time, while also allowing me to fully enjoy dinner and not go over my daily caloric intake. This for me is a perfect blend of convenience without sacrificing my energy levels. There are, however, many products that go from low to 0 calories and are also intermittent fast friendly. One of the reasons that I chose FreshenUp Energy specifically is because when you mix the powder with water, there's not that really thick layer of sludgy, chalky crap at the bottom of your shaker cup. Most of us likely have tried a competitor's product that isn't this way. G Fuel. Sorry, I had something caught in my throat there. I think it was the chalky sludge from drinking G Fuel for too long. The majority of known brands have this sludge at the bottom because of how much filler they add in their products typically to make their packaging look bigger. Someone needs to let them know that size doesn't matter. It's honestly wild to me that other companies are genuinely compensating for their products' lack of substance. This brings me to another point in FreshenUp Energy's favor, and that is cost per serving. I compared FreshenUp to their main competitor G Fuel and another form of their competition that used to be a very big problem for me personally, Red Bull. Per serving, FreshenUp costs $1 US. G Fuel, on the other hand, costs 90 cents per serving. But wait, that means G Fuel is cheaper, right? Sure, but remember those additional servings in a container of G Fuel also contain those excessive and unneeded additives. Red Bull was my vice prior to finding FreshenUp Energy, and the price per serving was roughly $2 US, literally double the cost of FreshenUp. If you do want to save additional money and make FreshenUp cost 80 cents per serving, make sure to use my code HOPE at checkout for 20% off your order. Mentioning my code is actually a great segue to the next point I have, and that's how they treat their creators. As a creator, I have attempted to work with many brands over the years. This includes partnerships, affiliations, all of the different tiers you could possibly imagine, going from the bottom up, going straight to the top, all the different ways you can think of, I've tried it. I've never had an opportunity work out for both myself and a brand in an amicable way prior to FreshenUp. The thing that blew me away right off the bat is that the CEO himself, Jordan, actually reached out to discuss the details of a partnership agreement before we fully committed. Yeah, the actual CEO of the company not only presented their partnership agreement to me, but also sat on a Discord call with me and got to know me personally. In case you don't know me, I like to talk a lot. The initial conversation I had with Jordan was right as my mom was having some substantial health problems and I was literally in California visiting her. I shared my story with him in detail and he was very attentive and even followed up with me later to check on how my mom was doing. Companies like this don't really exist anymore and I'm beyond thankful to have found one that does. One of the other rarities that FreshenUp has pulled off has been flavor accuracy. Seriously, I have tried flavors from cherry limeade all the way to pumpkin spice Vital Focus and have been wildly impressed by the flavor accuracy. When you consider the fact there is no sugar in FreshenUp, the fact that they can nail these flavors without tasting completely awful is incredibly impressive. While this point may seem minor, for me, if the flavors aren't good, I'm not drinking the product. Overall, FreshenUp Energy has not only helped me lose weight, but also regulate my energy levels better. I am able to pursue everything that I listed off to you earlier to the absolute fullest, in part because of FreshenUp Energy. Thanks for a year, guys. I really appreciate you guys taking a chance on me and this channel.